Hare Krishna. We're continuing our Kartika parikrama here in Sri Vrindavan Dham 2018. Local tradition has that there are 60 billion holy places in Sri Vrindavan Dham. Through the years we've been trying to visit as many of them as we possibly can. And of course by going there and speaking the glories of that particular place, what the Lila was that happened there, and having kirtan there with our close associates and disciples and well-wishers, naturally one develops an affection for those places which bring us back year after year after year for purification, for inspiration, etc. And this morning we find ourselves at one of my favorite places in Sri Vrindavan Dham, a place perhaps not visited so often by ISKCON devotees, but we hope by this video to make this place famous. It's Chandra Sarovara. It's just a stone's throw from Govardhana Hill. We hear in the Shastras that at one time Govardhana Hill was surrounded by, well, unlimited different lakes where the cowherd boys and Krsna, or Krishna and the cowherd girls, they would have their pastimes. One such lake is Chandra Sarovara. At the moment, we're sitting next to the samadhi, mandir of a great devotee, Surdas. He's famous for the wonderful poems that he wrote, devotional poems, particularly about the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. He was a contemporary of the 6 Goswamis. It is said that he was born blind, and he left home at 6 years old and traveled to different holy places around India, but eventually settled where his heart was, here in Sri Vrindavan Dham. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, He has many followers even today. It is said that when he left this world, just the moment before he left this world, one devotee asked him, "Surdas, what are you thinking about now?" So he composed, this is how poets are, he composed a song immediately in his mind. He began singing it. And just as he finished singing that song, which was on his mind about the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, he gave up his body and left this world. So his samadhi mandir is here, so we come here to pray to such a great Vaisnava that we can have the same attachment that he had for Sri Vrindavan Dham, and that we also can attain eternal residence here. Chandra Sarovar, many pastimes take place here. This is where the gopis sang their famous shlokas or songs, the Gopi Gita, in a feeling of separation after Krishna left the Rasa dance. That part of the Srimad Bhagavatam, it was sung here, because a number of Rasa Lilas or Rasa dances take place here. One in particular, in the springtime, Krishna announced to his Gopi girlfriends, they were wandering in this area near Govardhana Hill, he announced a Rasa Lila, a Rasa dance. So as soon as he announced it, all the demigods from the higher planets, they assembled just above this area in their flower airplanes, and to witness this, you could say the quintessence of all of Krishna's pastimes, his Rasa Lila dance. And the dance began, and it was very beautiful how Krishna was dancing with the various gopis and so forth and so on. And that Rasa Lila lasted an entire night of Brahma. And at the end of that Rasa Lila, it was noted that the demigods who were witnessing this pastime, they were still present. Actually, so much time had passed, yugas had passed, but they were still present there. And the Acharyas comment that is because Krishna's mercy, although they were there for eons and eons of time, by his mercy, they still had their same bodies that they had when the Rasa Lila danced. He extended their lives. This is what Srila Rupa Goswami said. One demigod in particular, Chandra, the moon god, he was particularly fascinated by this pastime, so he was present as a full moon during this entire night of Brahma to shed light on this transcendental pastime. And he watching that Leela of Krishna, he experienced such ecstasy that tears flowed from his eyes like torrents of rain, and created a beautiful lake, which is here presently now, known as Sarovara, Chandra Sarovar, made from the tears of ecstasy from the moon god who witnessed this pastime. There's so many pastimes that took place here, we don't have time to recount them, but we would encourage devotees to come to this place. It's part of the Leelas of Govardhana Hill, which is second only in importance to Radhakund, according to Srila Rupa Goswami's Upadeshamrita, the pastimes of Govardhana Hill. Come here to Chandra Sarovar. It's a lot like Vrindavan was 20 or 30 years ago. It's very peaceful. It's really nicely organized. The sadhus here are really special. It's very clean. You can take darsan of Suradas. You can bathe in the ecstasy of Chandra's tears, Chandra Sarovar, and just be in this very pleasant atmosphere of Sri Vrindavan Dham for purification, inspiration, and eventually, hopefully, for Krishna Prema. Shri Brajabhumi Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Jai Sri Radhe Shyam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.